Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the probable transfers, the players who you should choose to transfer in, and the players you should at least aim to transfer out before the next game week starts. As you all know, that game week 7 has been postponed because of the death of the Queen of the United Kingdom. So, and the date hasn't yet been fixed, so no one knows when the game week 7 fixtures will be held, but all we can focus on right now is game week 8. And if you haven't transferred out any player or transferred in any player based on game week 7, then please don't do so as of yet. Wait for a few more days. I know I will be posting this video right during the game week 7 deadline, or maybe after the game week 7 deadline, but till wait for a few days. If there's any update about when the game week 7 fixtures will be held, then if it's before game week 8, maybe in mid, like the midweek, if they are kept in the midweek, then you should aim for the game week 7. Based on game week 7, the transfers in and out, otherwise directly according to game week 8. So there are many videos already up there on YouTube which have aimed towards game week 7. So I won't like go into the depth of game week 7 at this point. I'll try to keep this video focused more on the game week 8, the players whom you can aim for each particular match. So at this point, as you can see, the highest points for game week 6 were 118, average points were 45, transfers made were 17, um, 17 1 2 4 3 8 6. Most transferred in was Pascal Gross. Wildcards played were 4,10,070, and most captain was once again Erling Haaland. As you can see in the team of the week, there were players like Pope, Chilwell, Gomez, Collins, Rashford, McAllister, Trossard, Podence, Tony, Solanke, and Daka. These were the players in the team of the week. Quite an unexpected team of the week, because Chilwell came in as a sub and had an assist as well as a goal. Then Gomez, who performed terrible in the UEFA Champions League match against Napoli, was the, the top performer for Liverpool in the last match. Rashford scoring 2 goals against Arsenal, of course, for budget midfielder like him, it was a lot of points. And as a result, if I just scroll down a bit, you can see the top transfers in this game week for the upcoming game week 7, was Rashford, then followed by Trippier, then Tony because of his hat trick, then McAllister and Pope. Pope because of his clean sheet once again and his brilliant saves. Top transfers out is Salah because he failed once again to convert or to return any points based on what the cost he is in FPL. He is not justifying his cost at this point. Followed by Rodrigo, who is injured and won't be returning before October. Alexander Arnold, because Liverpool is not playing up to the mark. Then Perisic and of course Mendy. Player of the weeks as of now, the first week was Fabian Schär, then Gabriel Jesus, then Odegaard, Firmino, Haaland, and Rashford. Player availability, if we go, there's Redmond, Stanislas, Cavallero, Pickford, Jones, Stones, Stansfield. These are the players who are like completely out for the upcoming game week, or maybe 50 to 75% chance. Okay, so let us, and if you all want to know what's my rank is at this point, it went down to 4 lakhs something, but it again went back to 6 lakhs. which is still a green arrow because I was at around 7 lakhs, 7.2 lakhs. So it's a green arrow for me. Currently, I'm at 6 lakh 751, and overall points is 386. Game week points 49, not at all up to the mark. I have one transfer left, which was the only transfer I had for the upcoming game week. I'm thinking of rolling it on. If I don't know whether they'll provide a free transfer for game week 8 or not, but I don't think so because the game week 7 hasn't occurred yet. So, just like I said, if you have got free transfers, do not use them as of now. Wait for a few days, at least till the midweek. If the fixtures for game week 7 are out, they'll make your teams, and if the matches are before game week 8, then make your team based on game week 7, otherwise based on game week 8. So you can see there are no matches for game week 7. Let us move to game week 8. In game week 8, the first match will be Aston Villa versus Southampton. This match is quite tricky because both the teams are not the best, but if you have to aim, go for Bailey from Aston Villa. I know many people had him in the beginning of the Premier League, then they transferred him out because he wasn't getting regular minutes, regular starts. But once again, he started the game for Aston Villa and also scored against Man City. A brilliant goal. So if you can take him as a budget midfielder, moreover, his price has gone down around 4 point. If, let's see once again what's its current price. Yeah, it's 4.7 at this point. So you can surely go with him. Then Nottingham Forest versus Fulham. If you have Nico Williams, keep him. I suggest do not start him in the game because Fulham are a better side and Nottingham Forest are defensively very weak. Of course, and according to this fixture, if you want to transfer in someone, it has to be Mitrovic. If you have got Andres Pereira, very good. Try to make him play in your starting 11. And also, if you want to try transfer in a forward, surely go for Mitrovic based on this match. Who else versus Man City? If you haven't got Erling Haaland, remove Salah from the midfield because Liverpool will be facing Chelsea in game week 8. Remove him. If you want a Liverpool player, go for a player who costs less than Salah. Of course, Salah is the costliest player in the game at this point. So remove him, bring in Erling Haaland, Man City versus Wolves, and if there is no game week 7 before game week 8, then Haaland will be starting because he'll get plenty rest in between the two games of UEFA Champions League and the upcoming game against Wolves. So and as Pep had already said that he is just 22 and he'll recover faster than any other senior player. So he will be starting this match in that case. So bring in Erling Haaland, transfer out Salah. Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth faced started the league very well, winning the first match. Then they got outscored in the next few matches. Then they again drew the match against Wolves and have been able to show composure. Won against Nottingham Forest, able with the comeback. They were 2-0 down, came back 3-2. So if you want someone from Bournemouth, it's of course Solanke. But still, won't suggest transferring in a Bournemouth player at this point because they're facing Newcastle. And from Newcastle, it has to be either Alexander Isak or Trippier or Nick Pope. Any of these three players, if you want, you can. But goalkeeper, I won't suggest without a wild card. Do not go for because it will be a waste of transfer. So either go for Trippier or Alexander Isak if you are wanting a forward. Spurs versus Leicester. Richarlison has been playing quite well. He started the last match as well, and in the UEFA Champions League came with a late and scored 2 goals late in the match to win it for Spurs. So I expect him to start the next match as well until and unless Conte feels that Kulusevski should start. then in that case, Richarlison will be a substitute. But until and unless Kulusevski start, Richarlison you can target if you do not have Kane. If you have Kane, very good. Otherwise, you can go for Richarlison. And if you have Kane, then do not transfer in any other player because Kane has got a good record against Leicester. Brentford versus Arsenal, of course, it has to be Ivan Tony or Raya, any of these two players. If you are aiming for Arsenal, you already know from the beginning it has to be Gabriel Jesus or Martinelli or any of the defenders, but it's against Brentford, so I at least expect Brentford, even if they don't win, they won't let Arsenal have a clean sheet. At least having Ivan Tony up front, they won't let Arsenal have a clean sheet. Everton versus West Ham, it's quite tricky. You can go with Gordon from Everton, but Everton haven't been able to score much. And even if they have scored, it's mainly Gordon. So if you want to, then go with Gordon. Otherwise, from West Ham, I am not sure whom to take. You can go with Antonio. But these are the players that I won't recommend if you have just one free transfer. Try to focus on the matches where one team is dominant on the other, like the Man City versus Wolves, Newcastle versus Bournemouth, Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. Then Man United versus Leeds. Rodrigo is no more playing, so you can, if you want to go with a differential, go from Leeds, go with Aronson or Harrison. Or one of the best choices at this point is Sinistera. He scored in last two matches he played, so you can go with Sinistera. And from Man United, it has to be Rashford because he costs less, is a midfielder, so he will get more points for scoring a goal. But in the game, in the match he'll be playing as a forward, so he has more scope of scoring a goal, even though he's a midfielder in this. So you can go with Rashford. Antonio, I won't suggest Anthony because you have to observe him for a few more matches, and based on that, I'll suggest you to pick him after that. So Rashford. Other than that, if defense, it has to be either Lisandro Martinez or Diogo Dalot. Dalot is a better choice. Chelsea vs Liverpool. I'll suggest if you have got someone from Chelsea or Liverpool, you can hold on to them, but do not expect much from any of the players from any of these teams. Chelsea or Liverpool. If you have Salah, I suggest and not Erling Haaland, then surely transfer out Salah and bring in Man and Haaland. Because even if Salah scores, the form in Haaland is in, it won't be equal. If Haaland surely has a capability of scoring two goals, while Salah he may or may not score. Even if he scores, it has to be a one goal because they're facing Chelsea after all. And for Chelsea, if Aubameyang is fit and fine, if he's okay, then either go with Aubameyang or Sterling or up. And if you do not want any forwards or midfielders, then it has to be Reece James or Ben Chilwell. Chilwell should start the game if because he has shown better threat considering compared to Cucurella. So you can go with Chilwell, but you have to wait for the team news. Also, they have a change in manager. So Graham Potter may bring in Chilwell, may not. May he can make Cucurella play because Cucurella was in Brighton and Graham Potter was the manager of Brighton. So, and from Liverpool also, if you have got Salah, you can sell him and bring in Luis Diaz if you want a Liverpool player. Otherwise, if you have got Trent Alexander-Arnold, keep him. Do not sell him at least for the upcoming game week. If he doesn't perform well once again, then you can transfer him out. Let's see who they'll face in game week 9. They'll face Brighton. So at this point, Brighton is having great form and they'll surely be a tough competitor for Liverpool. But there's a national duty break. Sorry, not national, international break. And after this game weekend, many managers will be using the wild card. So if you want to transfer him out, Trent Alexander, you can. Otherwise, if you want to keep him, give him more chances, you can do so. But at this point, Salah is not justifying his cost, so you should transfer him out. If the match against Everton was still there, I would have suggested to keep Salah for that match at least and see what he is doing. Sorry, not Everton. Their match was against Wolves. If he had performed well in this Wolves match, I would have suggested to carry him on. But since the match is not there, and again their upcoming game will be against Chelsea, Salah isn't a proper option based on his price. You can go with Luis Diaz because he's scoring at least, even if Liverpool are not playing well. So that's it from the video. This was just a short update about the players you can choose for the upcoming game week. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be bringing in more content for the upcoming game week and a final team based on whether it's game week 7 or game week 8 fixtures. And once again, do not waste your transfers at least in this weekend. Wait till the midweek. If you have any news about game week 7 happening before game week 8, then make your team based on game week 7. Otherwise, based on game week 8. I told you about all the players you can transfer in and transfer out. So if you have still any queries, do let me know in the comment section. I'm trying to improve my videos. They may not be up to the mark, but still I'm trying to provide you all with as much knowledge I have. And as you can see, my current rank is around 6 lakhs, so I'm not doing that bad. I'm okay. So if you want more videos, keep supporting. Thanks so much for watching.